Okay, so don't mind me, just got out of the shower and I'm in my pajamas already. But I've been wondering why, when you match on a dating platform, right, a guy and a girl match, why does he not start a conversation? And I'm genuinely curious about this, and I'm going to give some tips here for guys, because I actually think that there's some really like sincere, great guys out there that are like that want to have a relationship and maybe just are off to a bad start and don't know what to do. Um, and we girls don't need any more advice. We talk to each other all the time. We've talked to our therapist. We've been doing this for years. We figured out what we want and what we don't want. So I think it's you guys that need help, and I'm willing to try. One tip I can give you right now is that so for every match you get on these platforms, she gets several, right? So if you don't even initiate a conversation, like she's not going to initiate a conversation with you. And frankly, I'll tell you why I don't, is because I feel like if I have to start it, then that might be setting a precedent that I'm expected to do everything. And I don't mind like participating and being equals and all those different things. But from what I've heard from guys, is that like you want to be able to provide to some extent and be able to take the lead in some things and like have her be comfortable in her feminine energy, right? And so in order for that to happen, you are the one that's going to have to take initiative. And I've also heard that like for you really like, if you're interested in somebody, you'll let them know, and you need a chase, which I don't agree with like games or whatnot, but like a proverbial chase, something that you have to work at, is something that you tend to value more than somebody who's doing the work for you. So I'm trying to understand the male brain. I know I never will, but I'm inviting you to help and comment and ask questions and correct me and provide feedback, because I think it'll help. It'll help me. It'll help you. It'll help a lot of other guys out here, I think. So take the initiative and message her, because right there, you're probably like already stepping up against a number of other guys that are already on there. You're competing with a lot of guys to get her attention. So if you start the conversation, you're already off to a good start and probably at an advantage. Now, women definitely are having expectations, but the dating world has been so miserable for the past several years that like the expectations aren't that high, per se. I'm not saying that you don't have to treat her well and all of those different things, but like you don't need to worry about like, do I have to buy flowers? Do I pick her up? Do I do all this stuff? First of all, you don't want to pick her up, not in this day and age. Like you want to meet somewhere, like don't suggest your house or her house. Like you want to meet somewhere neutral that she feels comfortable with, and she'll drive herself until you guys get comfortable with each other. But I mean, honestly, start a conversation. Ask her questions, not what are you doing? Like ask her questions, not how are you, but like genuine questions to get interested, right? And then quickly ask her out. Ask if she wants to meet. And if she agrees to it, make a plan. Like make some suggestions, like dinner. You don't ask her to tell you where she wants to go, but give her some options. Be like, do you prefer Mexican or Italian? Let her pick and she'll pick one. And then you pick a restaurant, you suggest a time, and then you agree on a date. And I don't necessarily think you have to text her every single day until that date, but I think you should be consistent to some extent and communicate like maybe every couple of days. Just check in and make sure, just check in, have a casual conversation. And then, the night before the date, just make sure that everything's still on. And then even that day of the date, just connect real quick to be like, I'm looking forward to seeing you. Because a lot of times if she doesn't hear from you that day, she might assume you're ghosting, because that is probably the experience that she's had most. I've gotten asked, I can't tell you how many dates I've been asked out on this year, and like I've agreed to all of them, and then all of a sudden they just disappear, with the exception of these last three guys. But that's because I've kind of raised my game and what I'm willing to respond to. So I'll tell you, like, I know it's hard. I know rejection sucks. It happens to all of us. I learned early on to just think of rejection as like chemistry. It's like science. It's not personal. Like your body and your brain are just attracted to certain things, and what's attractive to you might not be what's attractive to somebody else. You'll surprise yourself. I've surprised myself with some of the guys I've dated. My friends are like, where did that guy come from? And I'm like, I can't get enough of him, right? That it's pheromones a lot of the time. But where you don't have that opportunity of meeting in the wild first, you got to get into the brain first, then get on a date, and then see if you have chemistry. And you might not, but it's just science. It's not like there's nothing wrong with you. It's not that you're not attractive. Sometimes things just don't work out. So try to like remove the personal from it, because you'll experience it too. You might not be attracted to her either. And it has nothing to do with anything being wrong with either one of you. So it's just the basics, guys. Like right now, the basics, you wouldn't believe how little of the basics are actually happening right now. So if you can just do the basics, like start a conversation, ask some interesting questions, ask her on a date, plan it, and show up. That's a lot. I promise you that will get her attention. And then you got to have a conversation on the date. You got to ask her questions too. Like, it can't just be you talking. The 2 out of 3 guys that I've been on dates with in the past 3 weeks were just talkers that didn't ask questions. The first guy, don't ask me. I still don't know what went wrong with that one. It frustrates me because everything was so perfect. And perfect is the wrong word, but that person asked questions. We had a great conversation, banter. And really what you're looking for is like, does your weird match her weird, right? Like your hobbies, your interests, whatever, your commentary on the world, does your weird match hers? That's where you're going to find some chemistry and some great conversation. So just try. It's not like, you'd be surprised with like how far you'll get just by being a gentleman, because like right now that's in like short supply. So good luck. Help me out, comment, give advice, correct anything I'm wrong about. I'm open to feedback and like invite you on this journey, but I'm really pulling for you guys that actually want to have a quality relationship and are just struggling to figure out how to start. Like I'm on your side, and I want to help you. So thank you.